Knicks in the A. Taking on the Birds, taking on the Hawks. Hawks already down badly this week. They're catching L's left and right. Hawks fans in a frenzy. And RJ and Julius would not take it easy on them, man. 50 points combined between them. RJ, Barrett, Julius Randle, picking up where they left off. And look, the Hawks made it interesting. They were able to cut the lead down to 2 points. They went on a bit of a run, and the Knicks would end up closing out the Birds in crunch time, 117 to 108. You know, to start this thing off with, RJ, man, 24 points on the matchup tonight. I was a little bit concerned, even though he was coming in with the hot hand, just because of the matchup with Hunter. Hunter had been playing RJ well, coming off of the playoffs. You know, bigger matchup, bigger wing. Hunter in the starting lineup for the Hawks. I thought the Knicks did a good job of, you know, screening Hunter a lot, setting a lot of screens for RJ to free him up. And look, RJ delivered, man, was once again very aggressive. They don't just have him in the corner anymore. He's initiating offense. He's running the pistol action with Mitch. You get a lot of Gotham lob with Mitch. I thought RJ set a good tone here. And then second quarter, it was Julius's turn. You know, Julius turned it up when RJ was on the bench. He was in his isolation bag, operating very well out of the mid-range, knocking down the three-point shot, and that was able to give the Knicks a nice little padded lead. I felt like every one of the starting five made key plays to close this thing out, but all five starters in double figures. Knicks win 117-108.
Well, when you talk about getting contributions from more than one player, when you talk about the issues that we've talked about with the starting lineup, as you mentioned, all five starters in double figures. And so, you know, the Knicks now are playing with confidence. They're playing well. And I think that the biggest takeaway when you look at the grand scheme of what is going on right now in front of our eyes, RJ Barrett looks to be taking that step that we were all expecting. You know, I was looking at 18 or 20, maybe 21. He's averaging almost 30 points a game, you know, the last three games. It's not also the points or the stats. It's the way that he's playing. He's attacking the rim.
Attack mode.
He is playing smart, and he is being a playmaker. You know, how many times when we talk about him and Mitch playing the two-man game, we've seen it maybe once or twice in other games, and we talk about let's get that going more. But RJ's growth is also impacting his teammates, which means his growth CP is something that's affecting the whole team in a positive way. So, you know, I think he's answering this question that we've had of, do we give the keys to this guy? Do we switch the offense around RJ? Do we go to Randle and say, let's go to RJ a little bit more. Let's surround the offense around him. I think RJ's play is answering all those questions, and the answer is yes.
Big win tonight. I don't care if we're playing a downtrodden Hawks team that's lost 10 in a row now at home. We got to get these wins. We got to clean up, man. We know February, the schedule's going to be absolutely brutal. So we got to clean up and get as many games as we can.
Catch up time.
If we can get three out of these next four home games, that would be kind of great scenario for us to move forward. What a game tonight by Alec Burks, man. No turnovers, 17, 9, and 8. And again, my guy Fournier, JD, I'm talking to you. I'm waiting for that public apology. And again, obviously, I mean, it's quite obvious, but Mitch is just playing absolutely the best basketball of his career. I can't ever recall him putting up double doubles with this frequency. He's not even really blocking shots at a high clip. He's really just playing great and asserting his dominance on all his alley oops, and just putbacks are great. Like I said about Fournier, he looks a lot more engaged. They're doing a lot more of those. Julius is doing those dribble handoffs like he used to do with Bullock.
Yeah.
Except Bullock, all Bullock could do was go around the screen and shoot it. Fournier can actually drive into the lane, throw up a floater, or he can go behind the screen, do more with the ball. He's just a lot more versatile.
I noticed since the Rockets game, in which when Mitch finally went off and had 18 points, and the announcer was talking to him after the game, they talked about how they had that locker room discussion, between the players, and they've been 10 or 15 games since. And it seems like it's whether it's getting Mitch involved or just like everybody just really trying to put it into overdrive. All the young people are getting involved. Fournier's shooting some of the best that he's done all season long. And I think we're on a huge uptick now if we can keep this going. Tibbs has some major things to figure out once we get a full healthy rotation.
See you guys tomorrow night. Peace.